Like even before I even have sex, I pray. Because this is spiritual. All great men came through the womb of a woman. Even Esau.
You super deep.
What Jesus.
He is super
So
deep.
I'm just...
Yeah. Rastafaro. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre. If you're new, welcome to The Vibes. Today, we're going to continue on this series of Men Need Healing 2, talking about the healing process that us men got to go through to get to the levels that we're really speaking about, to create this generational wealth and to really be these leaders and these kings. And I was watching a podcast with $1 Million Worth of Game, Gillian Wallow, featuring Kevin Gates. And this podcast was basically like, I recommend all men to really tune into this and just to see what a man looks like on his healing journey and going through his healing journey and being uncomfortable speaking about topics. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but this is gonna be a reaction video. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna react to it, and then just speak a little bit about it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
The thing I was telling you that's like really healing to your body, it's gonna sound crazy.
First thing he said, let me tell you something that's really healing to your body. This gonna sound crazy because we just don't have these conversations. So we have to preface these types of conversations with this sound crazy. But what is this? This is our life.
Semen retention, not releasing no semen.
Let me bring that back.
It's semen retention.
Semen retention.
Not releasing no semen.
Nah.
Like you can have, and it's beautiful.
Didn't I just tell you I was practicing abstinence?
You can
since
have
New Year. You thought I was tripping?
Nah. You need to have sex.
Still.
You can have sex, but your intention should be to please your partner, and don't release no semen. If you feel like you about to release, stop.
Discipline.
It's gonna heal your central nervous system and everything. Heal your brain.
No.
So you say you gotta have a mean pull-out game?
No, that's like going to the gun range and looting the gun.
It's about.
You gotta have a pull-out game.
I ain't gonna say pull-out game.
So you see how he's joking around. Like this is kind of how the conversations go, is we come in with some serious information like, yo, and he prefaced it's gonna sound crazy because he knew. And then what he said, he's joking around, making these jokes, laughing and playing around. But really and truly, this is like a serious, for real topic. But they like to joke and play around and not really take it serious. But the semen retention, the discipline, still engaging, but being able to hold back and to not release. So that was potent. And I just love the dynamics of this conversation though, because this is more important, even almost more important than what he's saying, the dynamic of the conversation. But Kevin Gates is tuned in. Let me see what else he says here.
Me, it's about knowing your body. See, I engage in a lot of foreplay because I ain't to please my partner.
So he goes in there. We'll cut it. This is not for YouTube, but y'all gotta watch the whole rest of this video. And I'm gonna tune into another clip here. And this one was potent as well.
I feel like I'm giving up too much game because all that come with it, just the respect you have for the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the respect that you have for the womb. You enter the womb gentle, you enter the womb with humbleness. A woman may have sex with you, but her body may reject you.
Talk.
A lot of
Talk heavy, because this is looking at it from a whole other perspective where we're not looking at sex as just sex. It's a spiritual act. It's something powerful that we do, and respecting the womb. Oh, potent.
I don't know that the womb is its own chakra, is its own entity.
Mm-hmm.
It's in synchronicity with the moon, whether it's the new moon, the waxing moon. You know, the moon cycle is a woman's womb is in tune with the moon. So that's another thing I'm big on that too. Like even before I even have sex, I pray. Because this is spiritual. All great men came through the womb of a woman. Even Esau.
You super deep.
What Jesus.
He is super deep.
So I'm just saying, so just the respect that you have for yourself and your partner, like even my men.
Potent, yo. So he said he prays before enters the womb because it's a spiritual act. Think about that intention that just happens. And some for me, where I relate to this, I don't pray before, but what I do is before using the chalice, I used to just use cannabis, just smoke, and just, no intention to it. But then when I went to St. Lucia, I saw how they utilize cannabis as a sacrament, as a tool. then I started to pray before utilizing the chalice, and that just leveled things up. And that just shows the preparation, and it just sets the space for what you're about to do. And I just love this because Kevin Gates is not someone that you're really expecting to hear this from by his appearance. And even the fact that he's able to have these conversations amidst being around other people who may not be as receptive. And I do know it's a podcast, and Gilly just always plays around and makes jokes. So I do get that. But this is something that happens all the time, where we speak about these serious topics and then we joke it off until we don't talk about it anymore. But these are the potent topics that us as men, we need to be having behind closed doors. When we're just us men together, we got to be having these topics, and we got to understand the potency of the act of coming together with our woman. And having these conversations, making this as a more normal conversation, and having this as something that is taught to you, taught to children. So by the time they are engaging in, they're sexually active, they already have this knowledge, this wisdom. For me, growing up, like what did I learn about sex? What did they teach me? The birds and the bees. They didn't teach me nothing about it. It was just something I had to go figure out, right? But if we have these sort of conversations where we look at coming together as a spiritual activity, we teach that to the youth, and us men, we have that mindset and we have that respect for the womb, for the woman, for ourselves. That's gonna be leveling ourselves up to a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level, y'all. And this is where we're going. This is the new world, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing how this happens. Like, when all of these people who have children, what are their children gonna look like? What are my children gonna look like? I'm super excited for this new era that we're coming into. And I love these conversations, but much love, y'all. I would say tune in to the majority of this podcast. He was going in, speaking on some very potent topics, some very potent subjects. And the thing about it is he's a balanced man. So it's not all like respectful. I can say that. Like, not really respectful, but it's not all clean, like PG-13. A lot of what he says, it goes in and it's just real and it's raw. And I feel that's so necessary, because when we're talking about these subjects, these topics, we don't have to make it all, you know what I mean? We don't have to make it like that. We could be our own unique selves and bring that towards these spiritual topics. And that's gonna add, so it's real, it's authentic. We're not trying to do something because it's cool or because we read something. Nah, this is us, and we're adding our uniqueness to that. And I think that's epic. So much love, Kevin Gates. Thank you for, just being on the journey and just not being afraid of sharing this, because I know that he's not the only one who's really going on these journeys, but he's one of them who's really speaking about it. And his music, a lot of it has some of these themes in it as well. And this is what we need. Like, we're just speaking about Kyrie Irving too, how he's coming up and he's standing up, embodying the leader, embodying a king. So this is just beautiful. I love to see it, y'all. So much love. Let me know what y'all think about this breakdown below. Let me know if y'all watch this, and sending y'all much love. Remember, men need healing too. We're on the journey. We are healing too, and we're leveling up. So much love, y'all. Sending y'all love and balance. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Ja! Rastafaro. I said Ras.